Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, all glory, all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, 11 pieces, salutations to you hopeful elect brothers out here pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe, and to you sincere sisters that are watching humbly and inside us. I want to say shalom, as well like as the Israelite foreigners that look like unto the other nations that are the elect. I want to say shalom to you as well. Today I'm starting to going to Esaw and his crimes against humanity. It's like a little documentary. I'm just starting. Actually, this is my first episode. It's lucky I'm a little under the weather, but this is going into acclimation, and what they do with these corpses once they're acclimation is like a cremation, but using water liquid, all right, to cremate bodies, So I'm gonna play this video, man. It's fair use. I'm gonna get a few precepts and then I'm gonna close it out. This is Esaw, and these are like crimes against humanity to me. We won't be dealing with these type of things in the kingdom. We won't have to worry about it, think about it. It won't even be a thought in the kingdom of heaven, man, of things like these happening. So this is like episode 1. Lord willing, I'm gonna do one of these every week if the Lord allows. Just Esaw and how these are crimes that we, to be honest, that we shouldn't have to. These are things that go against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And these are things that we shouldn't have to worry about, but we have to because we're in the wicked rulership. We're under a wicked rule right now, under Esaw Edom, and they're ruling this in the most horrid way ever, man. So I'm gonna play this video, and I'm gonna get a few precepts, and Lord willing, I'll close this, edifying, and I'll close this out. Let me see here. Salakia. Salakia, I have to pause the video for a second, but I'm gonna play this little clip, maybe 1 or 2 clips, and then I'm gonna get some precepts. Then I'm gonna close it out. All right, shalom.
On TikTok before, and I don't know why. Aquamation is when they liquefy human remains. It's like cremation, but with water. So for a while, it was going around that these bodies that were going through the aquamation process were being basically put in our water supply. So the news outlets...
You hear that? They're putting these dead corpses, all right, in our water supply. All right, and with that, they made it illegal in several states for them to do so. So what's happening is they'll cremate these bodies and they'll put it in a water supply. All right, and it's your drinking water if you drink out the faucet, which bros, we normally don't drink out the faucet. We get our own water from somewhere or bad, and then they make you wash your clothes, take showers in these things with these liquid remains of humans in the water. All right.
Said, no, this is not the way it's happening. They use the water to break down the body. It leaves behind only fragments of bones and teeth, as well as a sterile liquid solution. That liquid is sent to wastewater treatment facilities, which are systems separate than used to produce clean tap water. So the question is, can wastewater become drinking water? The answer is yes. This is how they do it. There is a process.
And we shouldn't have to worry about these things, man. He's got a whole process of how he cremates the body using liquid and then uses whatever filtration system or whatever he has to deem it to clean it up, all right, to put it back into use for the public. As far as their drinking water and their faucet water and they're washing their clothes in this, some bottled waters.
Where they kill the bacteria, all those things.
Hey, this is all allegedly too, man. Because Esau don't like when they shit come out,
You filter out what needs to be filtered. And once that is complete, the water is sent to natural water supplies. It mixes with the natural water supply, is filtered again, and makes its way back to homes and businesses through water lines and pipes. California is one of those states that allows wastewater to be turned into drinking water. And you know what California also allows? Aquamation. If you live in the state of California, you might just be drinking and washing with liquefied dead bodies. I'm glad you...
This. You know what's in your water?
Oh, got another one.
There's a legal process in Alabama where human remains are liquefied and then flushed into the wastewater system. People are starting to talk about it. It's called alkaline hydrolysis, or aquamation, and Alabama quietly made it legal back in 2017. The process uses water and alkaline chemicals to dissolve soft tissue, leaving behind only bone fragments and a sterile liquid. Bones get returned to the family like the ashes would, but liquid? That goes into the sewer system. It's treated like any other organic waste. They say it's safe, and they say it's eco-friendly. This isn't science fiction, and it's happening already in several states. I think about this every time I turn on my faucet. Do you know what's in your water?
All right. So you, as you heard, they're liquefying these bodies with this it's called aquamation, and then they're putting it in the sewer system and then cleaning their water up and letting the masses either drink it or wash their clothes in or take showers in it, man. All right, this is the world we live in under this rulership. This is crimes against humanity. We should not have to deal with shit like this, man. And I'm gonna start. This is the first episode. I'm starting off light, but you know, I got a lot of stuff that I'm gonna bring out every week, Lord, if the Lord allows. You know, if Yahweh Shemel Shah allows me to bring it out. All right, but this is my first episode. I'm gonna get a few precepts, and you're probably gonna hear a lot of these same precepts in these episodes that I'm gonna start doing. Because it's showing how Esaw is being made bare, and that's gonna be my first scripture, Jeremiah 49:10. This shit like this should be pissing you off. That they're forcibly putting these things in the sewer system, man. You know, without your knowledge of it. You know. So this is Jeremiah chapter 49. Let's lock you again. I'm under the weather. 49:10. Oh, that never happens, but well, you know, you never know what Esau put. You know, I don't even want to get into that. Jeremiah 49:10. It said, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbor, and he is not." All right, so the Lord is revealing everything about this devil, man. He has whistleblowers in the room. You know, he has the different people set up in these different places, all right, to bring information out for the men of the Lord, all right, to put it out there. Because everybody's, you know, I remember back in the 90s, 80s, stuff like this wasn't out there. Even though these things have been done many years ago, it wasn't out there. But now, since the prophets, the men of the Lord, have sent his men out there to expose this devil, you know, things are shifting in this world. So Esau is losing power, all right, through the men of the Lord putting the spirit on his men to be out here to prophesy against him and tell you exactly what this devil is doing. All right, and like I said a little bit before, we shouldn't have to go through things like that. We shouldn't have to think that we're bathing in human remains, man. You know, something wrong with this dude, man. He's the villain. You know, I'm gonna go to Luke chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known." It said, "Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops." So, hey, you in your little rooms and you're doing these things, and now The Spirit of the Lord is letting your works be revealed, your evil doings to be revealed. And believe me, it's going to get worse, you know, because this devil is doing a lot of things behind the scenes that the Lord is going to reveal, you know, even more. So, you know, I'm going to go to Ephesians. This is my last precept. I want to get straight to the point, man, you know. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 11. It says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. All right, and that's what we're doing. We're reproving these works of darkness, man, that these devils are putting out there. We're standing there with great boldness and telling you, hey, this is what this devil, this demon is doing, man. All right. It said, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doth make manifest is light. All right. So we're moving in the light of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. We're maneuvering out through everything through the scriptures, man. And we're calling this devil out, all right, for what he is. It's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And we're going to get deeper into this. This crimes against humanity by Esaw, man. All right. So I'm going to close it out there. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise going on to Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Hashem Krakodah Shalom.